For 20 years, MyVegas Magazine has been dedicated to showcasing community events, networking mixers, local expos, charities, and so much more. Owner and publisher Mark Shaffer joins us this morning to talk about what's going on today and introduce us to another local guest, Randy Anderson, owner of Bravo One Defense. Good morning, guys.
Good morning to you.
Morning.
Yay.
Good morning.
Yes, wonderful to have you as always, Mark.
Thank you.
So
Fun
tell
to be
us,
here.
yes, talk to us about what's going on today. Introduce us to who you brought.
Well, I'll tell you, today I want to talk about Vegas. Vegas is, I grew up here, and in the 70s and 60s, 70s, it was a small town. We're a big town now. I've been talking over the last year, telling everybody it's like, we're like little LA. But this week I've changed that up. It's like LA 2.0. And in big cities, you know, you need a little bit more protection than you do in small towns. So something to talk about today is I brought Randy on with me because he's all about self-defense and protecting yourself and taking care of yourself in a big city.
Absolutely. So Randy, tell us a little bit about your background, how it kind of led you, and then, you know, what is Bravo One Defense?
Yeah, great. So I was a firefighter for the city of Las Vegas for nearly 20 years. I just retired last year.
Wow.
I was also a Green Beret for 10 years with the Army Special Forces. So between those two jobs, I kind of have an understanding of what it takes to defend yourself. That's one of the main things with I've seen the dangers in the city, interacted with dangers overseas. So basically Bravo One Defense was, I saw a need as the climate and the current community changes and it's more and more dangerous. I see more and more crime increase, and I thought it'd be good to help my community in a different way now that I'm retired from both of those careers. And so Bravo One Defense is basically a company that's here to help empower people to take their self-defense in their own hands, because the fact is you might have to be your own first responder. And that's basically what we're focused on, empowering people to take their self-defense in their own hands.
Yeah, and so, you know, obviously self-defense kind of alleviates that helplessness feeling, right? And so talk to us about some of the services that you do, some of the trainings you do, and what you're showing people, you know, what to do in those moments. Yeah,
so we do basic fundamentals of weapons safety. So if you have a pistol or a rifle, we could teach you how to properly use and store and maintain that weapon system. Also for home defense, if you want to understand how to better defend your home, or if there's a crisis. If there's a crisis, and just like we had during COVID, where, you know, people were stuck in their houses and didn't have enough resources, and going out was a danger for some people. So just how to better prepare for those kind of crises. So we do home defense planning, we do self-defense planning, and actually do practical exercises to teach people how to better be prepared.
And the classes you teach and the trainings you do, I mean, this is for both men and women?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Men, women, families.
And how has that been? Give us some feedback that you've even seen.
So it's actually kind of interesting. Women tend to be better shooters than men.
I love that.
And the fact of the matter is,
better than men at anything. Okay.
Yeah, it's a reality, and I think anybody that teaches shooting would be able to attest to that. And it's because they don't have bad habits. They don't know men have bad habits. They watch movies and think they're supposed to hold a gun a certain way. Yeah. And so women just don't have those bad habits. It's a lot easier to teach from a base of less knowledge of weapons than it is to have bad habits that you have to break.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Interesting. So. I love that, and I think, you know, what you're doing is very, very important. I myself have taken a self-defense class because it's one of those things that you have to be ready. You just never know, and I believe. Yeah, I know. Right, Mark's like, wait, I know, right?
Nervous.
But it was. Thank you for sharing that. That was wonderful. I'm really interested into where that need was that you saw. You know, it's one thing to have inspiration, to have the background. It's another thing to take both of those and say, I'm going to create a business around this.
Well, I was looking at how to continue my training and education in self-defense and tactics and things like that. And there just wasn't a lot of stuff around that I believed in, that I thought it was a thing that was needed for the community and for people that wanted to just better prepare themselves.
Yes, absolutely.
Prepared,
Well, Randy, thank you so much. Before we go, we've got a giveaway to do.
We do, but I got one more question for Randy.
Okay.
Bravo One.
Yes.
How'd you come up with that name?
So on a Special Forces ODA, that's the team, when you're a Green Beret, you're on a team of 12 people, and one of the jobs is a Bravo. The Bravo is the weapons expert and the tactical expert on the team. So Bravo 1 means you're the senior Bravo. So Bravo 1 Defense references.
So you're it. You're
Yes.
Bravo.
But Mark,
I'm
we got to
Bravo
do this
1.
before we run out of time.
Let's do it. All right. Dinner for two to giveaway. If you're watching right now, go to myvegasgiveaway.com. You could win a dinner for two somewhere at a great restaurant here in Las Vegas.
All right, to learn more about My Vegas Magazine, visit myvegasmag.com. And to learn more about Bravo One Defense, be sure to visit bravo1defense.com.